The Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control! He's coming!
No, he isn't.
Where is he? Where is he?
I haven't been in here. Is this... Oh, please tell me... Yes! No, what? There's 2 more.
The prophet is dying. The metastasis has aged him so quickly. Why does this Comstock decay, while a Comstock in another world remains fit? If genetics are destiny, what accounts for the difference? Perhaps exposure to the contraption. It merits further study.
Oh my god, I have never been up here.
When a soul is born again, what happens to the one left behind in the baptismal water? Is he simply gone? Or does he exist in some other world, alive, with sin intact?
Okay, so I have a feeling that this is where the final voxophone is. So I'm just gonna see if I can find anything of the sort. I don't think there's any more voxophones here. It doesn't seem like it. And just to make sure, there's no voxophones here. I'm not actually sure I've gotten every voxophone in this playthrough, but luckily, like on multiple playthroughs, they count up.
Cage. Cage, what is that?
Now what?
What is she trying to tell us? Cage. Cage, I'm missing something.
They said they knew what was best for us.
Booker?
They said they knew what was coming next.
Booker!
Did you see this coming, old man?
Okay, we gotta get
Did you
ready.
see this coming,
I think they mean to board us.
You ain't gonna place your daughter on the
bird.
throne. We're gonna place her in her grave.
Whoa, what are you doing?
We have to sing to him!
Sing to who? Elizabeth, stop it!
C-A-G-E! It's not a word, Booker! It's a song! Shh, it's okay. I'm here. Will you help me? I need you to protect me. Will you do it? Will you do this for me? Just this one last thing. Please. Go. Go! Go, go, go! Booker, he'll help us. We can use him against the Vox fleet. Rockets! I found ammo!
You can now command Songbird to attack enemy threats. Aim at a highlighted target and press E to start the attack. Large targets will cause a longer cooldown.
Booker, tell Songbird where to go.
Daisy Fitzroy said...
Hit that gunship!
We should probably use the crows because they're going to, you know, come down here and that will set traps, basically.
Booker, gunships!
Get ready!
There's no getting out of this.
On the barge!
Okay. Boom! Off the railings.
Songbird's ready.
We won't take that, that's, you know, goes out retreating anyway, so that's not really reason. Two more traps.
The barge, Booker! Booker!
Get the
Over
gunship.
there!
Go!
The box!
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island!
Oh, I actually remember something. Let's do this.
There's more of them!
We need to go up here. We have almost no ammo.
They fired the first shots. Today, we'll
Booker,
fire.
he's ready!
There! That one!
On it! I'm looking for more.
Do it!
You bet!
Finish you myself.
Catch!
Got it.
Thank
Have
you.
some salts!
So we need to protect. Actually, that's something I haven't even
That's all I have right now.
remembered to tell. We need to protect that power thing down there, whatever that is. Where's the final one?
You thought the streets were paved with gold, but they are paved with blood, sweat, and tears. Our blood, sweat, and tears. But today, our tears become gold, and your tears will become blood.
Zeppelin!
Yeah, can we take that down?
We'll string you up. The Zeppelin, now!
Watch out! Patriot! They're coming. Ammo! Catch! Booker, catch!
Appreciate it.
I'll keep my eyes open for more.
I'd cut you in half.
So they're not doing that much damage actually right now. Oh fuck.
That's it.
There's no way out.
Okay, now they're doing a shit ton of damage though. That's a problem. I should probably just get Songbird to kill that and then...
I'll put
That's all I have right now.
Actually, I would want... Wait, I would want, you know, some polygon ammo instead. Okay, Songbird,
Where
kill
should I
that shit.
send him?
The gunship, now!
all pigs die.
Seriously, where is... Oh, is he up there? Maybe I'm just an idiot. I suppose I am.
What do we say to the founders? What do we say to their prophet? What do we say to their little lamb?
I don't like the looks of this.
Elspeth, can you give me some ammo? Please? Oh fuck, I need...
Call Songbird in, Booker.
The
Yes,
Zeppelin! Pull!
Patriot! Watch out!
ow. I need some fucking ammo.
I'm not ready.
But damn it, I needed the ammo, so I guess it's okay that I die. I'm sorry not talking that much because I'm just sort of focused on not dying. That's an important thing. Important part of the Bioshock series is to not die. But actually not that much.
Ammo!
There's a guy who ran up here, right? Yes, that was this guy who apparently decided that that was a good place to shoot an RPG.
I lost track of him.
How the fuck can he even lose track of me? I'm literally... you know, right here. I don't need ammo. I need. No, sorry. I don't need money. I need ammo.
That's it.
Okay, where's the final one? I'm actually the thing is actually getting really low. Fucking again? Are you kidding me? Oh, volley ammo. That thing had volley ammo. More bridge. Are you shitting me right now? Okay, fuck this. I'm using Songbird there. I need ammo.
Mr. DeWitt!
I thought we were on a better name basis than just
Tell me
Mr.
where to
DeWitt,
send
really. Really? Already? Alright.
Ammo! Take it! Catch!
I need to send Songbird there.
Elizabeth,
There you go!
right there.
Okay, I'm actually
Sorry,
almost
that's all
losing
I've
this
got.
ship. The thing is, I have so little ammo.
Here they come.
Are you kidding me again?
He's ready.
Oh,
I need
no,
the bird.
that was the wrong one. Fuck, I might actually lose because of that.
Songbird is ready, Booker.
No! Okay. If Elizabeth managed to rescue me in time, I might actually be able to save this shit.
Here, bird.
Oh, that was so fucking close.
Patriot!
Again? Are you fucking shitting me? Songbird, please get ready. Please get ready quicker than this. This is unacceptable, bird.
Booker, call him in.
Yes, I just need to.
You're dead.
This way.
Fuck you. Was that it? Please tell me that was it.
Give
Are
me
you-
a second.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I need to destroy. Oops, I need to destroy the Zeppelins. I forgot that.
Go for the Zeppelin.
No, I actually. Fuck, I'll actually lose this shit.
Catch, Booker.
That'll do.
No! No! I will lose now. I will lose. Please. Fuck. God damn it. So the thing is that you want to destroy the Zeppelins because then, you know, the motorized Patriots will stop. But you also want to, you know, use the Zeppelins to make sure that the motorists... you also want to use the... I have no more ammo. Fine, that's just dandy.
Salts!
That's the worst thing you could have given me. Literally anything else would have been better right now. Okay, so I also want to use Songbird to kill, you know, the motorized Patriots. So it's sort of like like you're damned if you do, but you can't win if you don't use it on the Zeppelins. I need some ammo. I have 0 ammo. I guess I just need Songbird to be ready. Yes, I'm right here. I
I can
have.
call Songbird in, Booker.
The gunship now.
He's still there?
Yep, still here. I have no ammo. Maybe I should kill myself. Like, wow, that sounded really dark.
I like the looks of this.
I meant to say that maybe I should like kill myself to get some ammo. It came out really wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Come on, like you can see.
The Zeppelin!
That's the one positive thing about this bench shop is that you can actually shoot them in the back.
Booker, here!
That was
Ammo, take
convenient.
That's all I have.
What the fuck hit me? A rocket? I suppose so, but I mean, I think I have a lot of health, but I guess I didn't.
Remember, be firm!
Ow, would you stop that? Okay.
For Daisy!
Come back!
See, the problem is that the motorized Patriot has so much fucking health. It's actually insane. Okay.
Songbird is ready, Booker.
Hit that Zeppelin.
And again, I have no.
Okay, catch!
Are you fucking kidding me? How am I supposed to do this? I guess I should just die more. That, while it seems counterintuitive, it actually gives me some ammo.
We are the Siphon!
Finish you myself.
That was the wrong one again. Okay, almost killed him. That's actually.
Don't die on me, Booker.
Oh, but we might fail this shit again.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
When Songbird is almost ready again.
I lost him.
He's ready, Booker.
We need to save
Still
him
looking.
for the Zeppelins. Oh, okay, you actually managed.
Didn't work out so bad.
Okay, I actually managed to find a room down here. I'm not sure if I've checked that out before, so we'll see if we can find the final voxophone. Down here? Well, no, there's nothing in here, apparently. Nothing in here either. So did I seriously manage to miss the entire play through the entire game and I found two more, I suppose, but where is the final voxophone at? Okay. I mean, I don't suppose it would be down here, would it? It would be pretty silly if it was. Okay. Okay. Let's just go meet Elizabeth at the bow.
Booker, come here.
What? What is it?
Look, you can use the Songbird to bring the whole damn thing down. Destroy the Siphon.
And that's what you want.
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
Yes, let's do it.
Tear it down. Tear it all down. The Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control! He's coming!
No, he isn't.
Where is he? Where is he?
It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. Just let go. There you go. There you go.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
Realize where we are?
What is this place? Elizabeth?
It's a doorway. One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here.
See, I just want to make sure there's no box phones up here. My real follow Elizabeth.
Over here, Booker.
Well, you might be questioning yourself. Exactly what's going on.
This is where we have to go.
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
Alrighty then, let's go into the bathysphere.
Probably gonna regret this.
Takes me back to the first Bioshock game again.
City at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
As opposed to a city flying in the sky.
Look at that. Thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My God, they're beautiful.
What, the stars?
Come on. Come on, it's this way. Come on.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it. See? Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to...
To everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird.
Psych!
Sometimes
The other way.
something's different. yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
I'm not gonna blame you for not entirely following here.
Look.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. And it always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it
Oh,
does.
Jesus Christ.
Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. You've already been.
That's no different between going left or right, by the way. This is really pretty, though. It's funny, you can sort of hear, you know, that intro song. Well, I don't know exactly what it's called, to be honest, but you can hear it. Anything around here on the other side? Nope.
Wait a minute. I know this place. I was here. Must have been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasting.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No. No, I don't want to.
But you already did, didn't you?
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean.
Wait.
Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it!
what are you doing to it?
Get off me! Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with it.
You think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl, and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes. The girl for the debt. Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
DeWitt, time is running short. Bring us the girl, and wipe away the debt.
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock. What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
No. I remember what I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
Hey. Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back!
Hurry!
Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
No, you will not get caught in between. Come!
It is uncomfortable enough as it is!
It's going to be more...
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready! Go!
No! No!
Shut down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No! Anna. Anna? No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone.
Anna
You
DeWitt.
shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. So sorry, Anna.
Do you suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
I should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See?
Bring us the
He's
girl.
starting to put his story together.
Wipe away the...
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well,
Wipe away
the brain adapts.
I should know.
Bring us
I
the
lived
girl.
it.
Wipe away.
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Booker, are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are you ready to leave behind all that has gone before? Wipe the slate clean.
Who are you?
You chose to walk away, but in other oceans, you didn't. You took the baptism. You were born again as a different man. It all has to end, to have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crab.
Smother, 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 smother. Before the choice is made. Before you are reborn.
And what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. I'm both.
That was Bioshock Infinite. There's some stuff in the credits that are kind of cute, so I will let those go through. So we can both see the credits, who is behind the game and all that, and also because I believe there's some behind the scenes stuff that comes in the credits, so it's kind of cute. And there's also something after the credits. So once we're through with all of this, I will give you an explanation of exactly what happened, or at least from the best of my ability explain to you what happened. If you got it, props to you. Like, if you got the entire thing, then props to you. But we'll let the credits roll right here, and there should be an annotation up on the screen for you to skip the credits and go to the point where, you know, the stuff in the credits come, you know, the extras, and then to after the credits, where I'll start my explanation. So we'll just let this roll.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you, without you. And if you should ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me, the world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. Do 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 God only knows what I'd be without not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. Without you. Without you.
So that was actually the quarter quartet, if you remember, in the beginning of the game where we are walking through Colombia. So when I told you that I wasn't going to let you listen to it, I guess you got it here. But that's honestly one of the best ones in the game. One thing is actually that in the Circle Will Be Unbroken that Elizabeth and Booker sang down, you know, if you remember that. It was actually Booker DeWitt or the Troy Baker, which is the guy who voices Booker DeWitt, and Courtney Draper, yeah, who sings and plays that in real life. And here's some lovely messages that the people who worked on this has left in the game, I believe. There's some actually pretty funny ones, I believe, in somewhere in the midst of these. Like this wild game they've made game for each person and family, person and love and thank. A little bit of, I guess, programming humor, even though I'm not entirely sure what exactly that means, and can appreciate it. And same Joshua M. Davis, would you kindly? No, seriously, would you? Christopher Munson, I'm sure it's fine. Mike McCullough. I don't care if it's cliche. Thanks, Mom. Scott DeWitt would like a shot of Bruscotti. Ich siege dir mein Angesicht, Doc, du siegst mich nicht. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry for any German viewers. It's only slightly bothering me that it isn't in alphabetical order. Just slightly. Maybe it is in order of importance. That could be.
can stand this indecision. Married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule. Say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. Yeah. Went back
home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home. See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short.
Yeah.
Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth, but then. And I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Probably lonely. We're just missing a line.
We'll get the actual.
Nothing else.
Can we run it through this video lyrics? There are loved ones in the glory whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky, in the joyous days of childhood. Oft they told of one's pointed to the dying Savior. Now they dwell with him above. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You remember songs of heaven which you sang with childish voice. Do you love the hymns they taught you, or are songs of earth your choice? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You can picture happy gatherings around the fireside long ago, and you think of tearful partings when they left you here below. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One by one their seats were empty. One by one they went away. Now the family is parted. Will it be song should be like slowed down a little bit since it's the last verse.
You can do that. Sounds
Otherwise,
cool,
it was
though.
like, well, otherwise there's just like an abrupt ending, right?
All right. Well, so what I want to do. You guys are really, really, really good. What I want to do is
make it 28 worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding like Booker. If you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together a little bit. I want it to feel you guys are so excellent and professional.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that.
I want to make it sound like it's not like,
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
Who do you want, Job?
Rip. Yeah, Joplin.
Ex-Tina.
Britney Spears and Seal.
Anna? Anna? Is that you?
So, that was the entirety of Bioshock Infinite. I will never get sick of that ending. And I'll never get sick of that little thing in the credits. But, if you're like me and the first time you didn't quite get what was going on, here's what happened. So, they started taking it from the beginning. Elizabeth was Booker's daughter. And Booker and Comstock were the same person. Elizabeth was sold from Booker to Comstock in an interdimensional because Booker was in a lot of debt. He was in a lot of debt because after Wounded Knee, he was he basically getting into a depression and all of that, or it's because that his wife died when she gave birth to Elizabeth, who is then Anna. Elizabeth and Anna is also the same person, just to make sure about that. So that was happened there. But Booker was in a lot of gambling debt, so he sold Anna to the I guess he's Ronald Lutece, right? The male Lutece twin. So yeah. That was sort of what happened, okay? Now, we need to establish one thing before we go further. There's such a thing as constants and variables in this game. As you probably have guessed by now, there's an infinite amount of universes, all slightly different. Let's say that in one universe you eat an apple for breakfast. In another universe you eat a pear. Then that's two universes, right? Then take the near infinite amount of possibilities there are. But in some universes, on December 12th, 1924, you might have drank coffee, and that is a constant. You are drinking coffee in every single reality because that's a constant. Good. Now that we have that out of the way, let's go into explaining what exactly happened at the end, or what happened in the entire game. So, in the end, which is actually predating the entire game, what happened before is actually happening after. what's happening in the end is actually happening before we start up the game. So what happens? Booker was in a lot of debt, so he decided to sell Anna, his daughter, to Comstock, and then Comstock erased his entire debt. Then Rosalind, the Lutece Twins, which if you haven't gotten that by now, is actually the same person, just from different realities. In one reality, the variable, like apparently it was a variable if the Lutece Twins would be a male or female, like Rosalind Lutece and Ronald Lutece. They talk about in a voxophone, just a single chromosome is different, which is sort of weird, right? But that's, a variable. Either they're male or they're female. Then, in the reality that we are in, Rosalind Lutece takes her brother Ronald. Is it Ronald? I'm not entirely sure if that's actually his name. But she takes her to this reality. And at that point, they are, initiating the Get Elizabeth for Comstock. The reason why Comstock couldn't have his own child was because he was sterile for the tear machine, right? He was also... we get back to that later. So they then steal Anna and stuff like that, and you saw her pinky was left in the dimension that the Booker was from. Not the Comstock Booker, but the Booker. Makes sense? And that is the thing that, gives her the ability to open tears. It's the fact that she has something from where she, from something from where she came from. Okay? So that's the reason she has the ability to open tears. Then they start, doing the experiments on her, and you can see as you enter the house of, the Monument Island for the first time, you can see how there was the power charge up and down. And basically, when they created the Siphon, they were able to keep her in check, which was the reason why they locked her up in there. And also because they wanted at some point to, manipulate her into running Columbia, which is what you saw when they tortured her. But they create the Siphon to maintain her power, so she isn't omniscient, which I'll come to later too. There's a lot of keeping track of. But at Rosalind and Ronald Lutece, the Lutece Twins, then decide that this is really fucked up, stealing a child and all that. So they want to stop it, they want to set it right. But this actually I'm a little bit unsure about, the thing I just said. But anyway, Comstock orders Fink to kill them. But then what happens is that they, because, they are basically the same person across, but, they are in a different reality than they were, and then they're killed. They get scattered beyond the possibility space, if you remember. They saw that, and then become omniscient. That's why, they are everywhere, basically. They travel through time and dimensions as they please, because they become, everywhere. Because they die. So, sort of like Elizabeth is. She talks about when she was a child, she couldn't create realities, quote unquote, but she couldn't that anymore. That's because of the Siphon is keeping her down. Now, that's just, a side note to the final part of the game. Then we actually get into the beginning of the game. They realize that they need Booker to go through the entire game to create a paradox. Because they see that what Comstock is doing is not good, everything, I guess some people have it good in Columbia, but a lot of people really don't. So, and also the fact of the Lutece, sorry, not the Lutece Twins, Elizabeth deal. So they get Booker from the reality, and why doesn't Booker remember him selling Anna? It's because that there's basically 2 Bookers in the universe that he comes into. There's Comstock Booker, and then there's Booker, the Booker we play. I'm sorry if this is windy, if you can hear the wind behind me. It's because I have the window open. I can actually go and close the window 2 seconds. As you remember, every time, you know, there was this, the nose was bleeding, it was them remembering from the new reality they are in. That makes sense? And as Rosalind has said at some point, either in the beginning or also during the game, I believe, is that the mind struggles to find memories when none exists. Something along those lines. That's not the exact quote, but it's something along those lines, and that's good enough for me. So Booker sort of creates up a reality in his head that isn't, that where he for some reason doesn't remember selling Anna. He remembers, you know, the bringing us to go and wipe away the debt as the debt from the debt that he has gotten in. He doesn't remember having a daughter. This reality. So that's the plan that Rosalind and the Twist Twins are getting at, is getting Booker through all this. Then we play through the entire game of Bioshock Infinite, you know, from one end to the other. And, you know, stuff is happening during that time, but that's not really much notable. I guess one thing was that we were dragged into the future by Elizabeth. At this point she talks about having a leash on her. That leash is basically the Siphon. And she talks about getting it off and, you know, becoming omniscient. But at that point she has already done stuff that couldn't be undone, as she has said. So she sends us back in time again and gets us past Songbird so that we can stop Elizabeth from becoming her. So we free her out. Then at the end of the game we destroy the Siphon. And this is where Elizabeth becomes omniscient. Because the thing that's controlling her powers has meant that she's now free to roam beyond everything. That's why you see her acting very weird. Because basically she sees every possibility imaginable. No, not every possibility imaginable. Every possibility that exists. From us going, the entire game is one possibility. Us playing through that, and then another one is is the next possibility. Now, she then leads us through, the entire steps and on how everything sort of came to be, and we go back to the lighthouses. Now, the lighthouses are representing the doors. I guess the visualization. And when we are in these lighthouses, there is basically a space or reality, quote unquote, between realities. Like it's a dimension of all the dimensions and all the possibilities that exist. So, in this reality, we also see another book and another Elizabeth walking through all of this, because we have all of these things. We have all these realities where we have made the end goal. Also, another thing that's kind of, I would say, funny is that when Elizabeth says that Songbird always stops us, that is not just a way of saying that we can't get past Songbird. It's like literally it's a constant. We cannot go past Songbird at that point. Songbird will always stop us. That's no matter what. That's a constant of the universe. So that's why we actually needed to be going forward in time, to go back in time, to be removed, or not removed, be skipping past basically the entire Songbird part because we cannot get past Songbird. That's a constant. But anyway, back to this thing. So Elizabeth walks us through the entire thing and shows us that us declining the baptism, and that's that's the turning point, because at the baptism, one Booker didn't take the baptism, which meant that the one Booker became Booker with a gambling debt and everything, right? But if Booker takes the baptism, he becomes Comstock, and he creates Columbia, all the different realities, the slightly different Columbias, one where, maybe the flags are green instead of, red, and one where, the pavement is made of wood instead of stone, all of different Columbias. And an infinite amount of different kind of realities where Booker maybe betted $200 on a specific horse in a gambling and got himself in a gambling debt, or betted $100. Doesn't really matter. So at that point is the turning point where Booker and where Comstock is created. Now, Elizabeth, or in this reality, goes in and all the Elizabeth comes in, sort of as a unified Elizabeth, and kills herself. Okay, sorry, and kills us. Now, if she kills us at this point, she has created a paradox. Why? Because if Booker is killed at the now I got to think, sorry. If Booker is killed at the baptism before he's able to make the choice, by Elizabeth, that would create a possibility of an universe existing where this happens again, But if Elizabeth kills Booker, then Comstock can't exist, because Comstock ends up creating Columbia. He ends up buying. If Comstock exists, then an infinite amount of realities exist where Comstock is creating Columbia, and then he's getting Anna. Anna then goes up to become Elizabeth. Elizabeth then get rescued by Booker. They go through all this again, in some realities, and then continue. And because of all of these realities existing, then at some point we get up to the point where we are at again, where Elizabeth kills us. But that can't happen. So the smart thing about this is that, and this is confirmed, or not confirmed, but this is, evidenced by the final thing after the game, where, you can see Booker call out Anna's name, and you have to assume that, Anna is home with her because, Anna is home with him because he didn't sell her. So, the only realities that now exist because of the potential of a paradox, and therefore, if there's a potential for a paradox, there's a certainty of a paradox, because every reality will be explored. Then all Comstock's, Booker's Comstock version are dead, because they cannot exist, because if they exist, they create Columbia, create Elizabeth, that goes back and kills Booker, creating a paradox. So the only reality that exists is where Booker denies the baptism, and therefore he cannot sell Anna, therefore Anna is home with him. So in that way, they've created a way where where Booker is unable to become Comstock, so therefore Comstock never exists, so Anna will always be with Booker because he never sells her. Or because he can't sell her, because that will create a paradox. So that's the entire thing. I'm sorry if I used way too long to explain it. This is it might have been a really overly complicated thing, but yeah. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll try to explain them. Also in the description is a good Neogaf post on exactly what happened. I actually believe this is slightly outdated. I believe there's some minor errors because of the way that Burial at Sea plays out. And there's some stuff over there that we also need to try and explain at least. So yeah. Also, a couple of things you might not have noticed. This is just sort of a trivia, I guess. It took 122 or 123 tries for Booker to get through. For them actually getting a Booker through. From my understanding of it, Rosalind, Lutece, they pulled the Booker through and let him try. Maybe he died when he entered Columbia, or maybe he died at some point doing Columbia's. He died to some of the guards or anything like that. But the 122nd, which is our one, is the one that sort of got through. There's also a theory that they tried, bringing 122 on from the start, but then at the 122nd, the one that we're playing through, they just pull out a new Booker. The Lutece Twins pull out a new Booker from a reality and then places him at the same point where the old Booker died. Again, I'm not sure if this is confirmed or if there's anything that contradicts this, but I'm fairly certain that's at least an interesting idea. Another thing, Songbird really reminds me of the Big Daddies. If you recall, Big Daddies are actually humans that have been that's been transformed into, these monsters. And I'm wondering if, the Songbird is actually that too. That's just a fun thought, really. Any final thoughts that I want to, sort of get through here before we move on to the Burial at Sea episode 1 and then of course Burial at Sea episode 2? I don't think I have any. Let me see. Or let me think, I should say. I think I explained basically everything that I wanted to explain. Yes, at the end you see all the Elizabeths disappearing. And that's just, a way of visualizing that Elizabeth doesn't exist anymore. Only Anna exists. So yeah, that was Bioshock Infinite. I'm sorry I've been rambling on for so long right now. Hopefully what I said made at least some amount of sense. If it did not, I will link some videos in the description. I know this game has been out for like 2 years, something along those lines, but I still love it. I mean, I really love playing through this. It's one of my favorite experiences, especially the ending. The way everything comes together. And if you for some reason want to watch this or play it for yourself, then you probably pay attention to some stuff. So yeah, this was Bioshock Infinite. I already think I've said this. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you have any questions regarding the story or just a question in general. I would very much appreciate if you left a like. I know, sort of annoying to ask for, but I would very much appreciate it. Burial at Sea will be coming up here next. I will try and finish The Witcher 3. I just, haven't. I probably will be playing The Witcher 3 after this to get some footage of that. I'll then probably record some Burial at Sea. At the time that you're watching this, The Witcher 3 footage would probably already have gone up, by the way, maybe. I'm not sure what we'll play afterwards. I think I will not play a series after Bioshock Infinite. I think I'll maybe try some more single, you know, there's only one game in the series kind of games. And then once I'm done with The Witcher, we'll maybe start up a series and then have a sort of short side game on you know, on the side, I suppose. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like my content. Really appreciate it. Do it, really appreciate it. I guess that's it. I guess it's just ended now. Thank you for watching and bye. I guess just as a final thing right here, we're going to find the final voxophone. I figured out where it was. Fuck, it's so far back. Do I even need to play through the entire game again? You gotta be joking me. Are you kidding me? Please just... Lovely! See you when I play through so much of the game. Fuck this. Yes, I will write this shit. I know where the final one is now. Fuck it, we'll take it on easy. Okay, I'll see you when I get to the final voxophone. There you can go, just so you can see how it looks like when you spare Slate.
You're a tin man now! A tin man!
You spared him.
There wasn't no mercy. Comstock's men will surely take him.
Alrighty then, now we are actually able to get the final fucking voxophone.
Making them.
There should be something along here. Yes, there you go. So you can open this.
How do you do that?
What's in here.
Whatever it is.
Some executed vox
Yeah.
populi.
And what did that teach you?
It's funny that you can't even hear. So like, go to get in here. Jumping on or off skylines, reload weapons. That's actually pretty fun. But this is what we came for, the final voxophone. And let's listen to it.
Old Preston is a sporting man, Miss Fitzroy. I won't steal up on you while you slumber like these Vox boys here, with their pig stickers. That's one scalp to me. That's two. Now when you hear this, I want you to square your affairs and come die in the side of the poets. You'll need a white man's weapon. Give this a try.
Nice try, Fitzroy. P. So this was the guy that was hired to kill Fitzroy, and apparently these guys came in during the sleep. This is actually probably one of the best voxophones there is. Like, it's on par with the puppy one from Bioshock 1 actually.